When Chevrolet told us that they were going to be introducing a new 2019 Chevrolet Blazer, we got very excited. We thought, hey cool, here's a new 4x4 meant to go up against real serious off-roaders like the Jeep Wrangler or the new upcoming Ford Bronco. But that's not exactly what Chevrolet had in mind. Instead, they've introduced the new Blazer as a 5-passenger, 2-row premium crossover vehicle meant to go up against things like the Ford Edge or the Nissan Murano. Now, it's got V6, it's got all-wheel drive, but it's also got a very sporty version in the new RS that you see behind me. We came here to San Diego, California to get a better look at the new Blazer, to drive it, and to see exactly what Chevrolet has brought to the new crossover party.
You can have your Blazer in one of a few different flavors. The base model comes with a standard 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, making 193 horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive is standard on all Blazers, but if you want all-wheel drive, you'll have to bump up to one of the V6 models. You can't get it with the 4-cylinder engine. This base model is peppy and agile, has a decent interior, and features most of the dramatic styling that makes the new Blazer a real standout on the streets. The front end bears a definite resemblance to the more sporty Chevrolets like the Camaro, but the headlights are a little unusual. Those lights up high on the fenders are just LED running lights. The actual headlights are HID projector-style units down in the bumper. All Blazers have a floating roof design first seen on the Nissan Murano many years ago, but now copied onto just about every automaker's new SUV. The overall effect is attractive, however, especially if you get one of the more standout colors like bronze or bright red. Add the V6 to the basic Blazer L, and you'll get what Chevy calls the Blazer V6 trim, available with either cloth or leather interior. Or spend a little more coin and get one of the 2 top trim levels, the Premier or the RS. Both come with General Motors' omnipresent 3.6-liter V6 engine, making 308 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque. Like the 4-cylinder, it's mated to a 9-speed automatic, sending power to the front wheels. All-wheel drive is optional on all V6 trim levels, but the Premier and RS trims get a special dual-clutch all-wheel drive system instead of the more basic single-clutch system in the lesser models. The Premier gets a monochrome exterior paint job with body color bumpers and fender trim, as well as 20-inch wheels. The RS gets a sportier look, with blackout fender and window trim, a more aggressive black mesh grille, and black-painted 20-inch wheels. 21-inch wheels are an option on both the Premier and RS trims. Inside, the influence of the Chevy Camaro is clear. From the design of the multimedia system atop the dash to the big round air vents that also control the temperature, the Blazer looks decidedly sportier than any of its competitors like the Ford Edge or Nissan Murano. The more luxurious Premier trim has some decent luxury touches inside, like unique leather dash trim, while the RS goes for a racy two-tone look. Both have acceptable quality trim on the dash and center console, but that material quality falls off on the door panels and in the back seat. I will give Chevy credit for keeping the height-adjustable seatbelts, something they've been removing on new models lately. The interior is comfortable up front, with plenty of width and height to the cabin. This is a bigger SUV than the compact Equinox crossover. It's almost as wide inside as the much larger full-size Chevrolet Traverse. The second row features a sliding seat to maximize either cargo space or backseat legroom, and the seat backs fold flat via mechanical handles in the cargo area. The back seat is comfortable for 2, but might be a bit tight for 3 full-size adults across the bench. The cargo area itself is spacious. This is a bigger SUV than you might think it is, easily a match for the new Honda Passport or even the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Out on the street, the difference in driving experience is actually greater between the 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder models than between the top Premier and RS trim levels, despite the RS's more sporting pretense. All Blazers feel solid and surprisingly substantial, with excellent body control and a ride and handling balance that's impressive. The RS gets a slightly more aggressive suspension tune and a quicker steering ratio, but not really much else. It's not like the Traverse RS that gets a unique engine. The same engine powers the Premier trim too. It's sportier than a Murano or a Santa Fe, but a Ford Edge ST with its twin turbocharged V6 will easily spank a Blazer RS in a contest of acceleration. Suffice it to say, the RS delivers more sporty looks than athletic ability, providing a fun styling statement and a slightly tighter driving experience. Choosing one trim over the other really becomes more of which one you think looks most appealing. The new 2019 Blazer is not cheap. A base model 2.5L starts at just a tick under $30,000 including the destination fee, while the least expensive V6 front-wheel drive model starts at $34,495. All-wheel drive adds $2,700 to that price. The RS starts at $41,795, while the Premier starts at $43,895. Load up an RS or Premier with all-wheel drive and every option on the sheet, and you're easily into the low $50,000 range, which is a lot of coin for a midsize Chevy SUV, but is indeed comparable to what you'd pay for a Murano, Edge, or Grand Cherokee.
With its sophisticated styling, its excellent ride and handling characteristics, and the technology-laden interior, the new Blazer really is a quite formidable competitor to the Murano and the Edge. It's on sale now in dealerships across the country, and if you'd like to learn more about the new Chevrolet Blazer, please come look us up on Cars.com.